is AEW and WWE going back to back for worst pay-per-view that they have had in a long time.
Yeah, I mean, competition.
Yeah, but competition to the bottom is real fucking wild, man. Real fucking wild. Like the fuck is going on? It just fucking sucked. Like, and I usually like Survivor Series, but holy shit, did this fucking suck? Like, it just fucking sucked. And so we're gonna start with the men's war game match. How did you feel about that?
Yeah, I'm still processing it, to be honest with you. Like, I didn't. Yeah, I more so didn't like it, to be honest with you.
Okay. So on Monday night, this was the rumor from Russell Volts and a few other people that the tease was in for WrestleMania, and you would see further of that tease at Survivor Series. And the tease started with Roman coming out saying something to Cody and Punk like, I want a shot at that title. And they both was like, who? And he never specified. So everybody was like, oh, that's the main event. And he was like, yeah, you're going to get more at Survivor Series. So the match happens, and the men's war game match, it sucked. And at the end, it was coming down to the good guys winning, and then somebody dressed in all black climbed the cage, comes in, curb stomps CM Punk, and climbs back out and leaves, and had everybody in shock. So, what's your theory on who this is?
Exactly what you just said. Theory.
Yeah, like I'm going with theory, but some people was like, "Oh, it could be Seth Rollins. He did the curb stomp," and then everybody else was like, "Nah, it's not."
Yeah,
Somebody actually said, "Oh, it could be Ego." And I'm like, no, that's a little too far fetched. Like he's doing his own thing, but I mean, that's a little too far fetched.
like me and you always reference this because I think me and you the only ones that remember this when
Hmm.
Austin Theory was part of Seth Rollins' crew. Um,
Yes.
I swear him and Buddy did this curve stomp at one point in their career there. Buddy still does it once in a while when he's wrestling.
Yes. Yes. So that's why I was like immediately it's theory, and people had already suggested that it's probably theory
Yeah.
would be here some capacity. So they hit the curb stomp, and then all of a sudden, Braun Breaker spears CM Punk. One, two, three. He gets the win. He pins the world champion. He pins the world champion. And Roman gets up. He helps up CM Punk. He begrudgingly helps up Cody. But this is the part where like a lot of people weren't paying attention because him and Cody are talking and they both say, I'm not teaming up with you ever again. Nope, we're never doing this. And it's like, okay, that was that was the most blatant of teases, and people be like, oh, it's gonna be Cody and Roman. You know why that was the most blatant of teases? Is because he said something to Cody. He told him they're not gonna team up again. He ain't say shit to Punk. He ain't
Exactly.
say a goddamn word to Punk. He ain't even like he helped him up, and then him and Cody had that whole long interaction and said, we're never teaming again. Nope, we're never doing this again. And that was it. And it's like that was a perfect example of this is a talk that we had. We're never wrestling again. Fuck this. And that's just more clues that it's going to be Punk versus Roman.
Yep. Because that
And
right there, it seems
mhm,
obvious it's gonna be Cody,
mhm,
which means it's not.
yeah,
Exactly what you said.
yes. And so that was that. Now let's talk about the John Cena Memorial Tournament. because that dovetails into John Cena versus Dominic Mysterio. The Memorial Tournament, I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. I swear to God, WWE is the fucking dumbest company in the fucking world. Like they have overtook New Japan in dumb booking decisions because Cena's thing is, I want to help build the next generation of guys. I want to leave this better than I ever have. What the fuck do they do? Hey, let's throw everybody that's already established in this tournament and nobody gains anything from beating John Cena at the end. Let's do this. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you had Carmelo Hayes against Gunther on Raw, and Melo lost to Gunther, and Gunther's like, you know what? Yo, he's actually really good. Like, Melo's gonna be a great guy in this fucking business. And it's like, why didn't they let him beat him? Like, the fuck? Like, it would have been great to see Melo go to the end. Nah, Gunther has to win. Then we had Solo versus Penta, and Penta got injured, and people was like, okay, well, maybe Penta was supposed to win. They was like, no, it was always supposed to be Solo that wins. So it's supposed to be Solo versus Gunther. Mind you, Solo and John Cena has already wrestled.
Mm-hmm. Solo to beat him.
Yes. And I'm like, okay, let's see how the other side plays up. Jey Uso picks up a win, goes to the next round. Empty spot. Empty spot. They're like, hey, we have an empty spot. And the person's gonna face LA Knight. They could have did anything in the fucking world. Because Sheamus got injured, they could have did anything in the fucking world. Hey, we're gonna call up somebody from NXT, throw them right in the spot. Anything in the fucking world. They could have thrown Trick in there. Anything in the fucking world. What did they do? Nah, we're gonna put Miz in there against LA Knight. What? Yes. And then LA Knight's gonna win, so it's gonna be LA Knight versus Jey Uso. The final four of this makes me just want to jump off a fucking cliff with weighted boots on. Who the fuck thinks that this is okay? Who thinks this is fucking okay? Like, John Cena wants to face the new talent, not someone's already established. Gunther, former world champion, two-time world champion at that. LA Knight is LA Knight. Jey Uso, former world champion. Solo, he's not the future. He's just there.
All these guys, except for Solo, have been wrestling for maybe more than 10 years. And like you said, Solo's not that guy.
Yes, I, I really just want to step off of a cliff with weighted boots because who the fuck booked this dumbass tournament to be the dumbest fucking ending in the world? And there was a theory going around that would have worked if what happened at Survivor Series didn't happen, which was fucking stupid. The rematch between John Cena and Dominic. And Dominic on Monday had a fucking micro people version of John Cena and a micro version of Stu. And that was his like kind of tribute to John Cena because John Cena did the same thing. But it
I
was
like the
like,
Stu
okay,
thing though.
yeah. And it was like, okay, that's a thing. So they have the match. Dominic comes out with Roxy and Raquel. And it's like, okay, they're gonna help him cheat. They did help him cheat. Dom faked the Penta injury, the same exact injury that Penta had, and it led to Raquel and Roxy jumping John Cena. And it's like, okay, Dom got in the ring, tried to cheat to win, nothing happened. So then the referee gets knocked out. Then here come the Judgment Day guys. They get double FU'd by John Cena. Okay? And then Liv Morgan comes back. And she comes back and she slaps Dom. And I knew immediately as soon as she slapped Dom, I was like, yep, Cena's fucked. Because it was so obvious. It's like, why is she slapping Dom? Like, why is she slapping Dom? There's no reason for her to slap Dom. There's like hadn't been a real tease of cheating, so why she slap Dom? Like, what was the point? Like, there wasn't no point at that point. And then she just jumps on John Cena and does the John Cena face, and then kicks him in the balls, and Dominic wins and takes the IC title. And because this idea that was already floated around, it made me hate this decision even more. Because the idea that was floated around was John Cena should wrestle Gunther in the beginning of the Saturday Night's main event and be like, yo, I lost. I'm still the champion, but I don't want to leave like this. I want to leave this into the next generation's hand. So we're gonna have an NXT battle royal, and whoever wins becomes the IC champion. That would have been great. That would have been a great walk off. John Cena leaving it to the next generation. We get a new star. Everything happens all at once. Like, hooray! All that. WWE, fuck that. We're gonna fuck everything up because we don't give a shit and we're the dumbest fucking company. That's what happened. That was it. And so then we had Stephanie Becker versus Nikki Bella. And this is the first time Stephanie Becker has wrestled in 3 weeks. Matter of fact, 4 weeks. And she beats Nikki. It was an okay match. And so I'm wondering who her next challenger is because Raquel on Raw said, hey, I want a shot at fucking Stephanie. I deserve a shot. And all this go I mean not all this. Pierce goes, you know what? You're right. You do deserve a shot. We'll see who wins and then we'll think about giving you a shot. Okay, sure. And that's when the New Day came in and got their tag title shots against AJ Lee for some reason. I mean, good on them, I guess. I guess, yeah. And on Raw, Maxine Dupree had the IC title, and a bunch of people kept fucking with her and was like, "Hey, I want a shot. I want a shot. I want a shot." And Pierce was like, "Guess you got your hands full there, pal." Eh, okay,
She mentioned
okay.
Natty, so Natty's gonna turn on her.
I hope Natty turns on it, but to be honest, I don't. I it's a good crop, but I swear to God, I don't see anything good happening for this girl. And that's not even in a bad situation. It's just like I don't see anything because they don't have anything lined up. They just have her like, oh, she's the Intercontinental Champion, but she's scary, and somebody's gonna jump her and beat her ass. It's like I don't like that storyline. That storyline doesn't make any sense to me. Like it's really stupid. It's really fucking stupid. Like I'm sorry, but it's just stupid. Like I don't know, man. I don't fucking know with WWE anymore. I don't know. I don't know. So that just brings us to the women's war games. And this was a match. This was a match.
Yeah,
The highlight of this match was Io doing the fucking swanton with the trash can on onto a bunch of people. That's it. That was it. The good guys won. Lash Legend looks awesome. Like she's got to be a little bit more safer. Like she's strong as hell. She got to be a little bit more safer.
she
And
almost killed. Who was it? I think it was
Alexa,
Alexa.
yeah, she almost killed Alexa. And it's like, okay, I get it. But it's just like I said, it's just like this show was boring as hell. And we had on SmackDown a championship celebration for Chelsea Green, but got interrupted by Jade. Jade murdered her. And I'm like, well, what the fuck is the point? Jade's the world champion. Like, what's the point? I don't
Well,
get it.
the whole thing is because Chelsea keeps saying she's the best champion,
Hmm.
which she's the secondary champion, so that negates everything. Like if you use your brain on that, but I guess the whole thing is that Jade gets pissed off at that because she's supposed to be the best champion, you know?
Once again, I think it's really fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And then we had the traditional Survivor Series match, not on Survivor Series, on SmackDown.
I hate that.
I hated the shit out of this. The only cool thing about this was they did a little scorecard thing, was like, hey, this is who got eliminated. This is who's gone. So you could know who got eliminated. Not by who, but like you just knew who got eliminated. Like, hey, the Motor City Machine Guns got eliminated. This person got eliminated. And I like that because if they decided to actually bring this back Survivor Series, which they're not, if they tried to bring this back to Survivor Series, I'd be like, you know what? This is a cool little option. I like this. This makes this actually watchable. This makes this great. And especially for people who do not really fucking fuck with Survivor Series, it's like, oh, we don't know what's going on. We're like not really good at it. You keep the scorecard up, it's like, oh, this person got eliminated. This person got eliminated. This. And it's like, oh, that's actually cool. But that pissed me off. Survivor Series match, not on Survivor Series. I fucking hate it here. I hate
I
it
agree
here.
with you. I like that little like scorecard thing. However,
Hmm.
add like who pinned who though. Like you said they didn't do. Like add that, make it a little bit better, in my opinion.
It's just fucking just. I hate it here. So let's move on from not hating it here to Dynamite and Collision. How did you like these for your Thanksgiving viewing pleasures?
Yeah, it was okay. It was a basic episode to me, like you know.
Okay, so I was out of town for Thanksgiving, and I actually have an AEW story because I was watching Dynamite, and my nephew came in the room and said, "Oh, what is this?" And I was like, "This is AEW. What is AEW?" I was like, "Is is it? It's not WWE." He's like, "What is this?" I was like, "It's a new promotion. It's been around for 6 years." He was like, "I've never heard of it." And I was like, "Yeah, it's on HBO Max. What the fuck is going on?" He's like, "What is this?" He literally was so baffled. He had no fucking idea what this was. He had no idea what this was. He's watched wrestling before. He knows WWE. He had no fucking idea what this was. And he was just so baffled. And then he goes, who do I know on this show? I couldn't figure one person that's been on WWE television that he would know this in this company. So I just couldn't. I literally was sitting there for about an hour trying to figure out who the fuck did he know in that was in WWE that's in AEW, and I couldn't think of anybody. And what went through my mind was like, oh, this would be a perfect thing if Chris Jericho's there because he knows Chris Jericho. And I'm like, oh, Chris Jericho's over there. He has no fucking recollection, and it's just like, oh, that's wild. That's wild. Like I just mentioned this to my nephew and just have no fucking recollection of anything AEW. It's like, oh, okay. All right, that was a little blip on the radar. And then the next night at Thanksgiving, I leave early so I could watch Collision. Watching Collision, my other nephew comes in with his girlfriend, and the girlfriend goes, "Oh, what is this, WWE?" I was like, "No, this is AEW." Like, oh, it's like I watch Raw on Netflix. I was like, "No, this is AEW." She was like, "Yeah, I don't know anything about this." And then I tell my other nephew, same thing. Just explain to him what AEW is and tell him it's on Max, and he's just like, "Yeah, I have no idea." And she just goes, "Oh, you gonna watch Survivor Series on Saturday?" I'm like, "Yeah." It's like, "Yeah, I can't wait to see it." I'm like, "That's great, but like, does nobody know what AEW is?"
Apparently not, cause like as you said that,
Mm-hmm.
like the fucking meme with the fucking math equation of the person thinking just happened to
Mm-hmm.
me. Cause as you said, think of someone that who's like been in AEW, I mean been in WWE or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That like your nephew might know. Like I can't think of anybody either.
And the funny part is, like, I
Cesaro?
know, no, like, and it's funny because like people are probably sitting there going, "There's a lot of people from WWE just in AEW." Like my nephew, he hasn't watched like WWE in like 5 or 6 years. So everybody that's from 5 or 6 years that has been in WWE, gained prominence, and went to AEW, he doesn't know them. They existed within those 5 or 6 years, which he doesn't know them. He doesn't know any of them.
Hmm.
And like I said, my other nephew's girlfriend, she still watches WWE and has no idea what AEW is. And it's like, I don't know how to tell these people what this is. And like, it feels like I'm just watching some aimless fucking promotion. And then when I tell them it's on Max, they just get confused. Not like confusing, like, how do I get the Max? It's confusing in a bad way. Like, why the fuck is this on Max? It's like I don't know what to say to these kids. I'm lost. Like I can't say anything because I'm like, what did you say? Like, and that's pissing me off because it's like that just means AEW is doing a shit job of promoting themselves because people have no fucking idea what this is.
Wow.
Like I swear to God, like this is the first time I've actually felt like, what the fuck is AEW? Because how does no one, like, now I know that I'm like too wrestling brained and too much in the internet because no one knows what the fuck this is. I'm like, this is insane. So like I can't even just like argue like, oh, AEW is this, AEW is that, when you're explaining it to someone who's watched wrestling before and they're just like, I have no idea what the fuck this is. And watching it going, what is this? Because the way it's shot and the way it looks, and it goes, what is this? And it's like, yeah, we're too deep in the weeds to be like, oh, this is blah blah blah, when people have no idea what's going on. It is we're too deep in the weeds. So I don't want to hear anybody be like, oh, well, AEW is this. People have been preaching for years. You have to attract the casuals. They're doing a shit job because that was a fucking eye opener to me.
An eye opener to me. Like, what the fuck? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Like, if they're an old head and whatever, like, best way to explain it, maybe you tell me. New version of WCW.
No, I mean, they like WCW was more accessible to them because when WWE was popular, WCW was still like kind of popular. They knew Hulk Hogan. They
Yeah.
knew like Macho Man. WCW was popular because of that. Because they had recognizable people. AEW is now at the point they don't have anybody recognizable because Jericho's not there. He's the big name. If CM Punk was there, it'd be like, oh, CM Punk's over there.
Yeah.
They don't have the recognizable, hey, this is the guy name. It's just everybody else. That's the bad part.
Wow.
Yeah. So the Continental Classic kicked off, and I was actually surprised this was the first match. It was Kyle Fletcher versus Okada. And Kyle Fletcher beat Okada.
I didn't see that coming.
Me neither. They did a little backstage thing with Kenny Omega. They talked to him, and the Bucks was in their dressing room, and they just like, hey, hey, we're you guys friends? I don't know. We're just leaving. And it's like we know that they're together, and like they're trying to make it a slow burn, but it's like just go fast. Just go fast with this and make it a thing. Just go fast.
Yeah, hurry up.
Yeah. And then it started my I got everything wrong week because the Babes of Wrath beat the Sisters of Sin to go to the finals of the tag team tournament.
Once again, I didn't see that coming.
Didn't see it coming at all. Like I'm so like now I'm debating that Tony Storm and Mina are gonna win next week. I'm debating it because it's like they could do Babes of Wrath versus the Timeless Love Bombs. They could do that. They could do it. It would be good. But because I have been completely wrong, and I mean in every way when it comes to wrestling this week, yeah, I don't know, man. I honestly don't know.
I'm fucking shocked about that. You've been wrong lately.
Dude, I predicted that John Cena was going to do the 619 at Survivor Series because it was Dominic's hometown and it would have got a pop. Didn't happen. It, it, it didn't happen. And on this AEW show, there's a lot of things in here that happened that I was like, oh, this should happen. And then none of it happened. We had this stupid ass thing when the ops came out and they're talking to Tony Schiavone, and Tony goes, can you explain this? Hey, here's a video package of Hook. And the video package is everything we have laid out through the last couple of months. That Hook was always with them. And literally, I swear to God, this is what happened when they came back from the video package. Excalibur goes, that explained nothing. And I was like, yeah, it didn't. It didn't explain shit. Like, I was like, what the fuck? So the ops are out there, and Hangman and Swerve have chains, and they both show up, and they threaten Samoa Joe. So this makes no fucking sense. They threaten Samoa Joe. Joe runs off and is like, oh, they just threatened him. The thing that makes no sense is because the next night on Collision, Eddie Kingston wins a match against Shibata and then literally says, Joe, I want to face you at Winners Coming for the World Champion. Don't be a bitch. And Joe accepts it. I'm like, so what the fuck does this have to do with fucking Hangman and Swerve? What does it have to do with them?
Side quest.
Why the fuck are you doing a side quest?
I don't fucking know. It makes no sense.
And on top of why are you doing a side quest? You are the trios champion. That makes the side quest even more dumb. What is happening?
They should have done what I suggested, and just like since Hook is still part of the team, just give him the trio title. Like you could easily do fucking Freebird rules in this.
They should, but I feel like this is what's going to happen, and I'm probably going to be dead wrong. I feel like the Eddie Kingston thing is going to happen. They're going to wind up doing a six-man with Eddie Kingston, Swerve, and Hangman against the Ops.
Which that
I
would
feel like
be
that's going to happen.
stupid. And since it's stupid, it more than likely will happen.
Yeah. So once again, here I go being wrong. I saying John Moxley should just lose all of the Continental Classic. It did at the end, fucking shit. Nope, he takes on Mascara Dorada and wins.
By submission.
Yes. Then the Timeless Love Bombs come out, and Tony's like, John, I like you. You're cool. But Marina, me and you, we're gonna have that tag team match. It's gonna be a holiday death match next week. And I'm like, what the fuck is a holiday death match? And also, it's not a holiday next week. Why are we having a holiday death match when there's no holiday? What? What?
You remember the episode where we talked about like there's no more like matches that are like holiday themed?
Yes.
There you there you go. They listened.
Okay. So then we had a Chris Statlander promo where she was talking about defending her title. And she was like, there's some people that look forward, there's some people that look back, and there's some people that look straight ahead. But we're looking forward. Okay. That's exactly what I said. Because, like, there was no tease of who you was facing, anything. Nobody showed up. No beef, no nothing. I'm looking straight ahead. Well, why didn't you just say, whatever, man? That's how I felt at the end of it. I was like, man, whatever. I don't even care anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't get a shit. So then we had Darby versus Kevin Knight. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, this is another Continental Classic match. And I'm like, okay, well, Darby's winning here, right? Darby's gonna win.
Like obviously, right?
Yeah, I was like, Darby's winning this. That's right, right? No, no. Kevin Knight gets the win. He beats Darby. I'm like, yeah, I'm washed. Like I'm like the kids say, I'm washed. I cannot pick shit out of a lineup. I was so angry. Then we get to the main event, and it's Claudio Castagnoli versus Orange Cassidy. I'm like, okay, all right, let's see how this works. Let's see how this works. And Claudio beats Orange Cassidy.
You didn't even
Okay,
pick that time.
I didn't even pick. I just said, let's see how this works. Let's just like I ain't even gonna pick. I just give up. Then we had Pac beating Speedball Mike Bailey in another Continental Classic match. And I'm like, all right. I'm like, okay. I mean, I didn't expect Speedball to win, but it's like I expected a little more of a fight.
At least that one was a little more predictable, better than everything
Yeah, that
else.
was a little bit more predictable, but it's like, eh. And then we have Brodito, and they're talking, and I feel like Brodito are still gonna be a team, and they're not gonna beef. I feel like they're still gonna be a team.
Okay.
Then we had a grudge match. It was Matt Menard versus Daniel Garcia.
I only like this match for one thing, and it was the fact that Matt Bernard didn't dance just to fuck with fucking Danny. That's the only thing
Yeah,
I cared about.
and Daniel Garcia choked him out, and then Mark Briscoe came out and he said, Daniel Garcia, what the hell is wrong with you, man? You know what? I might give you a shot at this title. I'm like, okay. That didn't make any sense, but all right, sure.
What do you say?
I don't know. We had FTR and they're talking, and the Gun Club shows up and just won $20,000. And they want a shot at the titles, and I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
MXM Collection got the wrong fucking holiday. I swear to God, because he came out dressed as the fucking Wizard of Oz on Thanksgiving. I was like, you bitches got the wrong holiday.
Wizard of Oz is a Christmas movie?
No, I swear they dressed up a Halloween. That's what they dress up
Oh.
as.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell is Wizard of Oz. Okay.
Yeah, I think they dressed up as Halloween. So that's I'm like, that is dumb. And then they put the Outrunners in Dalton Castle. And after the match, Ricochet comes out. Ricochet's the fucking North American champion. And he gets the Gates of Agony in the Disturbed, or whatever the fuck their name is. I'm not even gonna learn it. They just came out and beat the shit out of Outrunners in Dalton Castle, and it's like, you are the singles champion. You are a singles champion, brand new singles champion. Your first thing to do is bring your team to beat up another team and starts a trios feud. What?
Weirdo.
What the fuck are we doing? Like, I swear to God, there is no fucking good wrestling with good conclusions or point. Yes, there are good shit in the ring. There is nothing with good conclusions, anything that makes sense or worth fucking wild on wrestling today. It is very hard to sit here every week and go, you know what? This is actually cool. And then we get fucking Red Velvet. Red Velvet goes, you know what? I was out for a long time and I was a champion. But you know what? I lost to Mercedes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm challenging you again, Mercedes. Me and you, final battle for the Ring of Honor television champion. Huh? Like you made no sense. You said, I've been out for a long time. I wasn't ready. You know what? Maybe I'll be ready again to get my ass kicked. What?
Seems like she lost. Like she should go back to the line.
Yes. Why the fuck is she getting a title shot again? I swear to God, this is so stupid. This
Okay.
is so fucking stupid. Then, then we had Thekla versus Tamina. Now, the rumor is Anna Jay's contract is coming up very soon. And I don't know. I guess people are thinking she's gonna leave. Maybe.
I guess.
Yeah, and then after Tekla beat the shit out of Tay Mello, the Sisters of Sin come out, and Jamie Hayter comes out to help. And guess who else comes out to help Jamie Hayter and Tay Mello? The world champion Chris Statlander, who I guess is going to beef with Tekla for the title. But also, why is Jamie Hayter there? Out of, you know what?
Anywhere.
We did this before. We just did this. That's how fucking Chris Statlander won the fucking title
I know.
because of shit like this. We're like, oh, it's gonna be Thekla versus Tony Storm. They said, you know what? Fuck it, we're gonna do a 4-way, and Chris Statlander's gonna win the 4-way. Huh? And then we get the main event of the show, and I swear to God, I still hate everyone that says this, and I cannot wait till this fucking partnership dies because the IWGP champion, who's been on the pre-show as IWGP champion, who's been in the bullshit thing as IWGP champion. The IWGP champion is in this tournament. He's in this tournament and he's facing Roderick Strong. And people like anybody that's like, oh well, they're putting the belt on TV. Go fuck yourself. Like really, go fuck yourself. Like not even the good go fuck yourself. Like go fuck yourself in the bad way. Like in the worst way possible. Go fuck yourself. This this is fucking really annoying the shit out of me. And the slight cruelness in my mind popped up. And I just was like, they're doing this tournament. Okada's in this tournament, and so is Takeshita. What if one or both of them get injured and the biggest fucking show, New Japan is hanging their hat on. We need both of them healthy because we need these matches. These matches need to happen. What the fuck happens if Takeshita gets injured or Okada gets injured? You're fucking a whole entire company over. And it's not like, oh no, that can't happen. They can't get injured. This is a grueling tournament for the next 3 weeks. Anything can happen. One of them can get fucking injured and fuck everything up for New Japan. But hey, you know what? Who gives a fuck? Like, who actually gives a fuck? No one gives a fuck. So why am I even talking about it? I just wasted my breath for 3 minutes on something nobody gives a fuck about.
People get injured in regular matches. What the fuck?
Exactly. But
You just
nobody
mentioned
gives a
Kenta
fuck, so I
getting
don't know
fucking
why I'm
injured
wasting my breath
in
even thinking about
yeah.
it or my thoughts. I shouldn't even think about it because no one gives a fuck. No one actually gives a fuck. Like, no one cares. No one gives a fuck. This is the worst thing. This is just, this is the worst shit that goes on in wrestling. No one gives a flying fuck. No one gives a flying fuck about any of this shit. No one cares, so I don't know why I'm wasting my breath. By the way, Takeshita beat Roderick Strong, and the first time he loses in this fucking tournament, I'm going to be pissed because he's the IWGP champion losing in a random ass fucking tournament. I don't know why I'm wasting my breath. I don't know. I fucking hate it here. I really fucking hate it here. This is this is really getting hard to cover. This is getting really hard. I hate it here. So that doesn't end the heartache and trauma because we go to the second night of Gold Rush in NXT, and we have Sean Legacy versus I don't even remember the kid's name. I don't. What is his goddamn name? Jackson Drake. Just
Yeah. That's exactly his name, yeah.
it's Jackson Drake. All right, Jackson Drake. And at one point, I was like, "Oh shit!" Like fucking Sean Legacy is gonna win. No, fuck that. Fuck him. You're not gonna win this. Fuck you. Suck my dick. Even though we saw the spoilers, I was like, maybe they could change something. And
It wouldn't be the first time we read a spoiler and like the complete opposite happened. So
right. So this is exactly where this is going, and I'm so fucking pissed off about this. So we have Ego, talking to Soul, trying to corrupt her. And then Miles Bourne comes in because Miles Bourne has a concussion and he has no idea what the fuck he's doing because I'm going to be in this fucking Iron Survivor thing, but then I'm going to start beef with Ethan Page over his title. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have brain damage. Oh, no, that's not me who has brain damage. It's the person who books this fucking show has brain damage because why the fuck are you starting a new feud for something that doesn't even fucking matter? Oh my god, I fucking hate this place. I fucking hate this place. Like I fucking wrestling is so fucking stupid right now. There's nothing coherent here. There's nothing fucking coherent. Like why is it so fucking stupid? I fucking hate it here. I fucking hate it here. I truly do. I truly fucking hate it here. So then we had Zarya versus Fallon Henley in a speed title match. 5 minutes for the championship. Clock ends. Hey, you know what? We're gonna do overtime. What? Yeah, we're doing overtime. But this is no. We have to crown a champion. We're gonna do overtime. Okay, well, how much minutes is overtime? Whatever. Just so you just should have had a regular fucking match. No, but it has to be a speed match. Oh, whatever. Fuck this shit. Fallon Henley beats Zarya. I cannot for the fucking life of me understand what the fuck is going on here. Just like fucking Shiloh Hill. I don't understand what the fuck his character is. It's intriguing, but it's fucking batshit dumb. It is literally what every wrestling company is right now. The most confusing bag of bullshit.
Yeah.
That's what it is. The most confusing bag of bullshit. And then we get the Iron Survivor thing by John Cena. And he goes, you know what? I'm going to put Leon Slater and Javon Evans in it. And I'm like, okay, good. And Dion Lennox. Okay, that's weird. And Joe Hendry. Okay. And the winner of Trick versus Miles Bourne. What the fuck is Dion Lennox in this shit?
Yeah, that was my only question. I'm okay with everybody except Dion. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, because like as soon as he said Dion Lennox, I'm like, what the fuck did he do to get in here? He's a fucking tag team champion. Why is he in here? Like,
Like, if anything from Dark State, they should put what's his name, Sugars.
yes, he's not like he doesn't even have the tag titles. So it's like, yes, he would work. And it's like,
Yeah.
nope, fuck it. We're gonna do the dumbest shit in the world because we're fucking wrestling. Fucking hate it here. Then we have a three-way. Kalani Jordan just finds her fucking footing versus Jordan Grace and Ling Wei. And Kalani Jordan loses the title to Ling Lee. No build-up, no nothing, and a fucking random ass three-way on Gold Rush. Ling Wei wins the title. Why? I mean, she could win the title anywhere else. Why? Why on this one? It I fucking hate it here. This is so bad. This is so bad. Like, I have no problem with her winning the title, but I would have rather her win the title on a TNA show where TNA people could see it and it's like this big moment. Whatever, man. Whatever. Oh God. So then we get Lainey Reed and she's backstage and she's talking to Ava. Ava's like, yo, Fatal Influence, y'all not allowed at ringside. Nobody is. It's just gonna be a one-on-one you versus Kendall Gray. And Lainey's like, okay. All right, guys, it's like, don't worry about it. We got you. The fuck do you mean we got you? We had
Shit.
exactly. We had a sit down with the NXT champion, fucking Ricky Saints, and it's like, okay, why are you here? You should be on the main roster. Like, fuck this. You should be on the main roster. And then we had Kendall Gray versus Lainey Reed. Of course, Fatal Influence got into it, and fucking Ren Sinclair was out there. She got pushed off the apron, and out of fucking thin magical air, Charles shows up and catches her. Like, where the fuck did you come from? There was no hint, no nothing. He just popped up and just caught her off the. Like, where the fuck did you come from? Even she turned around, and was like, "Where did you come from?" He
I
didn't
was
even have an
hoping you would
explanation.
be able to answer that shit because like I thought
No,
the same thing.
no, he just fucking appeared out of magical fucking thin air. No one knows where he came up. Cause like you couldn't even see him show up. He just boop, what? I was like, okay. So then we get John. And John's like, all right, I'm gonna announce the women's Iron Survivor. And we're gonna have Sol Ruka, Kalani Jordan, Jordan Grace, Lola Weiss, and Kendall Gray. Hold the fuck up. Kendall Gray is a champion. Why the fuck is she the Iron Survivor? Everybody else go here. She's a fucking champion in Evolve. Why is she here? Did John not get the memo, or everybody else that had the concussion got the memo? What is happening?
I don't know.
I'm so fucking pissed off. Like, I, I, what is? I'm not gonna stress about this. I'm not gonna stress about this. I'm done. So then we get to the main event, and it's Trick versus Miles Bourne. And I'm like, okay. The winner gets in the fucking match. Miles Bourne's win. Okay, cool. Miles Bourne's win. Dark State shows up. Everybody just starts attacking. Ah, chaos goes off with Miles and the rest of the good guys standing tall. What? What is happening? Like, can somebody explain to me what the fuck is the point in any of this shit? Nothing is coherently making sense. It's so fucking stupid. So fucking stupid. Please, somebody make sense of this. Somebody, please make sense of this. Like, I'm fucking, I'm losing my goddamn mind. Like, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Like, why are we doing this? It's pissing me off. It's pissing me off. So, okay, there is AAA back on television.
Yep.
Back on television. Well, not television, on YouTube. Hello, how do you feel about AAA being back on television and not having to stay up all night to watch AAA when it used to be on Univision?
Oh, I like it. I just wish due to it being on YouTube, I could change the language. But yeah, that's a little small pet peeve. It's not a big issue.
I mean, it kind of is a little bit to me because like it's annoying. It's like because like you can change the thing if it's not live. If
Yeah.
it's not live, you can change the thing. So, I mean, it is what it is. We're going to talk about that for in a minute, but also I have to bring up CMLL World Champion, new, brand new, spanking new World Champion is Claudio Castagnoli.
Congratulations to him.
Yes, congratulations to Claudio Castagnoli. And once again, it goes back to what I was saying earlier about fucking New Japan Championship being in AEW. Now we also have the CMLO World Championship in AEW. So that's awesome. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. And I know some people are like, I mean, that's good for them because their title gets to be on television. You know, whatever, dude. Shut the fuck up. Suck my dick. Like I'm, like I'm really fucking tired of this bullshit. Like you're acting like this is a fucking good thing when just suck my fucking dick. It's not. It's not even what you think it is. It's just being an asshole. It's being a fucking asshole. Anyway, anyway, fucking Triple A. How did you like Triple A?
I liked it. Like
Like,
the his name? Jack Legacy. His match was awesome.
Who the fuck is Jack Legacy?
I'm a Jack Cartwheel. My bad.
And the funny part about that is like they're having this match, right?
Hmm.
And the person, the person that Jack Cartwheel is wrestling, they literally just signed to WWE 3 days ago. Like they're an indie wrestler from overseas, and they just signed to WWE 3 days ago, and they are now wrestling in the AAA 3 days later. Not even joking.
It's cool.
Not even fucking joking. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, well, that's a thing.
Yeah. He was pretty good though.
No, he was great. He was fucking great.
Yeah.
And they had a women's tag match. I listen, there's things I want to say, but I feel like I can't say them. And there's also things that I don't want to say that I will not say. And just because there's people in the match that they not supposed to even think twice about them, but like, I just leave it at that. Hey, Lola Vice and Fabi Patsy were great. They were great. Let's leave that alone. All right.
I could have sworn
And
Fabby was a heel, but yeah.
no one knows. No one knows. But speaking of heel Vikingo, like being super fucking heelish against Grande Americano.
This motherfucker cocky as shit. I like him.
Yes. And it was very funny. And then after the match, he wound up getting beat up by motherfucking Dragon Lee. And it's like, oh, okay. Like he's got beat up by Dragon Lee, and Dragon Lee's shoe came off, by the way. Just
Yeah,
letting
I
you know.
noticed that.
Like his shoe, this is what made heel, fucking heel version of Vikingo. Because when his shoe came off, Vikingo took his shoe and threw it. I was like, oh, that's a heel move. I like that. Like I'm okay with him being heel because everybody turned to fucking against him. So it's
I was
like
just
you
about to
might as well
say
just
that because if you notice, he's the heels we're liking, and one of the heels we're liking now. Like Drew McIntyre, for instance, he's one of the heels that tells the truth.
hmm
You know what I mean? The fans turned on him, as you was about to say. You know, like they like Dom, they like Grande Americano, whatever. Like it shouldn't be that way, even though I like them. Like I'm the biggest fan of both of them. But yeah,
Dude, it's like he he get it. Like he fucking gets it, and I'm okay with them turning heel. And then Rey Mysterio comes out and goes, "You two don't like each other. You know what? You should have a match." Rey, the fucking blindest man in the world, can see that. Fucking Miles Bourne can fucking see that. He can fucking see that this was a match. He can see, oh, they don't like each other. You know what? I think this is a good thing to have a match. Are you fucking kidding me? Hey guys, I'm gonna come out here and say you should have a match. Ray, are you okay? I know you old. Did you have a brain aneurysm? What happened, Ray? What happened?
yeah, that part was kind of weird to me.
I was like, what the fuck is that? I was just like, you know what, fuck this. Like, this is the this is just a fucking wrestling is stupid and it's getting stupider by the day. Like wrestling is getting stupider by the fucking day. And I'm fucking over it, all right? I'm fucking over it. I'm fucking over it. Okay. Yeah, I'm fucking over it. You know what? You got anything else to say?
You're fucking